Hello, beautiful Libras. If nobody's told you guys how great you are and how special you are, I want to be the first one to tell you and how undervalued you are. Okay, so thank you for being yourself, Libra. All right, we're going to get into your twin flame reading. I'm going to see where you guys are at in the soul space, in the chakra space, and in the physical space. And then I'm going to do two different spreads. I'm going to do a Divine Masculine spread with a different deck from the Divine Feminine and the Divine Feminine spread. So Divine Masculine to the left of me and Divine Feminine to the right. And I will close out with some Oracle love messages, what they want to say to you. And also I will close out with the Starseed Oracle. So with that being said, I've done a pre-shuffle. If you have a moment to like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're not sure if you've met your twin flame or not, my teacher, when I took their course, is Kurt Johnson, and I've applied all of his techniques and principles and followed everything, and it absolutely has worked for me. What I want to say is, I don't know if you know this, you don't have to be the same sign as your twin. They don't have to be a Libra, but I'm going to run this as if you could be a Libra, Divine Masculine, or a Divine Feminine. But I'm also, this is the masculine side, period. So if you're a feminine Libra watching this, this is still your Divine Masculine, okay? If you're Divine Masculine Libra watching this, this is your side, and then this feminine would represent your energy, okay? So that's how I do it. That's how it works for me. You don't have to be a man to be a masculine. You don't have to be a female to be a feminine. You don't even need to have procreation parts. So we'll keep it real simple here. Divine feminine, divine masculine is a yin and a yang energy. All right. So we don't have to have any procreation parts involved. It's just an energy. Where is the divine masculine soul space? Yeah, Kurt at New World All Star, he has videos. The only thing here is he will say tarot isn't good, but in my own personal journey, I can go a while without tarot, and then I would get back and I would check, or then I would start looking at tarot for, I don't know, like money and all that. So it's a process. It's like when you give up any sort of addiction. When you're addicted to your twin, you have to detox, and that's what I needed Kurt Johnson for. But if you don't need Kurt Johnson for that, you can learn a lot of his program through his free content. And I don't have to spend a lot of time to tell you. I can spend more time on your reading here, because it's not something you can really explain in 5 minutes, all right? So the Divine Masculine has reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. And then also has Beyond Illusion, change your perception, and High Priestess, expanding consciousness. So they're getting in touch with their instincts big time, their intuition here. And with this High Priestess 1010, they might actually be ending some cycles, okay? Now, if you're a Divine Masculine Libra, this could resonate with you, ending some cycles. Seeing beyond the illusion is seeing beyond the matrix, realizing you're not just here, Libra, to do a 9 to 5, pop out a couple of kids, and then die. You're meant to do something, okay? And it doesn't have to be globally, but you have something here when you came in, intentions. That's if you are a Divine Masculine Libra. That is for that masculine. But this masculine is realizing and seeing beyond the illusion. Now, reprogram your soul. Release, raise, reclaim. I believe this is what the masculine is doing. They are raising their vibrations. So that means a Divine Feminine Libra out here is highly vibrational, has done a lot of work, because this is some high vibration Divine Masculine stuff. And the way it works in the connection is the Divine Feminine is the one who awakens and ascends first, and is usually the older twin as well. Definitely the more awakened twin. Now show me the Divine Feminine Libra energy here. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get a lot, because you've done a lot of work. All right, some of you guys realize you were with a false twin. And that's the only thing that came out. Some of you might have been in a relationship and realize it wasn't the right one. Whether you see it as a false twin or not, intents change, okay? And this is your space, all right? You know you were with the wrong person, and the right person is this person right here. Now, it's quite often that we have a false twin come in before the real twin, and there will be a lot of lessons that you go through before the union with the real twin, and that's if you want to be in union. But whether you're in union or not, because they will be a catalyst. They will be a catalyst in your life, all right? Not all twins go through a runner chaser phase. Not all do. A lot do, but those are usually the ones who need to be, they need to be the catalyst for the other twin. And that's because probably they didn't do the work from the karmics. They didn't completely learn something from the karmics, and so the twin will activate the other twin by being a catalyst. Show me the chakra space for divine masculine. Show me the chakra space for divine masculine. I have here the dancer. It's root chakra energy, okay? It's energy source, foundation, all right? It's vital, vitality, force, grounding. So the dancer is balance. Activate your willingness to enter the dance, all right? I got this for Aquarius. Some of you might be meeting one, or somebody who has Aquarius in the chart, or you could have Aquarius in your chart, okay? I quite often get Libra and Aquarius stuff together, but if you're a divine masculine Libra, it's about balance of the root chakra, okay? And if you're just a divine feminine watching here, we're going to do yours now, but know that this is where your masculine is at. Your masculine is entering the dance here. They're balancing their energy. Show me divine feminine. Show me divine feminine. Chakral space, please. Show me divine feminine. Chakra space. You have here throat chakra, okay? Goddess of vibration, truth. Allow all your words and actions to reflect your truth. So, part of your ascension is speaking your truth, right? That's part of your experiences in life. That's also, if you're one of those people worried about AI taking your job one day, well, speaking of your experiences, that does set us apart from AI. It does. AI doesn't really have experiences, not like humans do. So, speak your truth, divine feminine Libra. Speak your truth. It's going to help a lot with your healing. It's going to also help you heal others. But I feel that with all this energy, I feel that you've really done most of the healing, because you've moved on from a false twin and you're speaking your truth now. When you were in a false connection, you could have been one of those people who everything looked good on the outside, the family life and all that, but just it wasn't. And then maybe you kept quiet for a long time about how messed up things were. Now you are speaking your truth, possibly about a situation you went through with a false twin. Maybe you'll vlog about it even, Show me the physical space for divine masculine. Show me this physical space for divine masculine. Physical space. Self-worth. Yep. So you've definitely done a lot of work, Libra, because they just got one card. They recognize their value. This divine masculine here has probably been with somebody who treated them poorly, crappy, cheated on them, talked to them poorly, whatever. They're realizing their self-worth. Even if they had any addictions or anything like that, they're realizing their self-worth, and that starts with loving themselves. So I like seeing that. That's very nice energy for the divine masculine side. And if you are a divine masculine Libra watching, well, that's good for you. All right, tell me about the divine feminine Libra. Tell me about the divine feminine Libra. You got a lot. Separation, okay, is one of these cards here. We got separation, we got surrender, communication, action, and pause. So I believe you surrendered. You would have had to surrender for this masculine to be here. It was painful, okay, when your twin ghosted. It was painful when they went off in another direction and ran everywhere but towards you. That crap hurt. It really hurt. And I know at some point you just had to surrender. And this is communication, but to me it's communication to source, to the ethers. You just like, I don't want to feel like this no more. Okay. This is driving me absolutely bonkers, insane. I can't stop thinking about the person. I'm always checking on the person. At some point, Libra, Divine Feminine, you had to just surrender and give it up to God, right? Because there was nothing on this planet that could help you out. That's kind of why I had to go take that course. And he doesn't pay me. I'm not plugging him for any reason, but I'm telling you, there were times I couldn't sleep unless I played one of his videos. That's how bad it was for me. I was on this whole trip of thinking a mission wasn't going to happen because we didn't come together for whatever reason. I got all hooked up in that loop. It's an addiction, just like anything else. Quite often, a Divine Feminine will put up with a lot of things from their twin that they wouldn't put up with from anyone else. And it's interesting because it's like, why? Why would you lower your boundaries for your twin if you wouldn't lower them for anyone else? You know what I mean? And that's because of that feeling, that addiction, that devil feeling, where it's so much, passion, But I got action, and then I got pause. Action and pause came out in reverse. So I'm going to just leave that like that because I think this is you now. I think this is where your physical energy is. I think someone is going to take action towards you, your twin, okay? And you're going to think twice or thrice before you message them back or contact them back. Because this was so painful right here, you're not just going to be so quick to let them be the way they were with you before. That's not an option. That's not an option anymore. That option is not on the table because we learn fast when it comes to painful scenarios, and this was painful. And that's when you quickly learn, no, you're going to take a minute, you're going to take a breather, and you're going to pause before you return communication. All right? Because I do believe communication is coming from them. All right. But this is good work you've done. You've already had to surrender. All right. You had to say your piece to the universe, let it go and move on. And now this person has ascended and they're at the point of recognizing their own self-worth. They're reprogramming their soul, which is like going in a new direction. And they could see you as very psychic too, because a lot of the Divine Feminines, in my opinion, that I've worked with are very, very intuitive, okay? And they're seeing beyond the matrix. They're seeing beyond the whole illusion that they don't have to have the life that they thought they had to have, like the 9 to 5, the spouse that fits this bill right here. It's not about none of that. That's what they're realizing. They can have the life they want. If they want to be with someone older than them, it's fine. If they want to be with someone a different race, it's fine. If they want to be someone a different religion, it's fine. They're seeing beyond the matrix here. The matrix has programmed a lot of us. It's programmed all of us until we awaken. We've all been programmed by the matrix, I remember being a kid and my parents are like, don't get pregnant and, don't have a kid before you're married and, get a job, move out of the house. I mean, it was never preached to me, do what you love, go after what makes you happy. None of that was ever it. I was programmed to be a productive citizen, get the heck out of the house before 20 and don't do nothing else bad, and I was programmed, I was very badly programmed. And that's what this masculine's realizing. They're not in that matrix anymore. So let's do a little spread for them. Let me move my tea. It helps me because I have a lot of readings to do. I love Asian tea. It does so many things. It's so good for the health. Sorry, Libra. I just need all the table space. So Libra, Divine Masculine. This is Libra's Divine Masculine, or for Divine Masculine Libra. 10 of Wands. All right, this is stressed out to the max, okay? Possibly with a karmic cycle or situation, all right? This is someone who is about ready to drop them wands, okay? And just pick one up. You see? It's a 10 of Wands, but eventually we can't carry this load no more, so we drop everything and go after one thing. And I think that one thing they're about ready to go after is Divine Feminine. They're going after Divine Feminine. Page of Swords, watching you real hard too. Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse is really watching you hard, without you knowing. Page of Swords upright is someone who really wants to know, who is inquisitive to learn and find out something. But this in reverse, it's an unhealthy, it's unhealthy. This person also, I like to keep this, G-rated. But the 10 of Wands, the Wands is fire and passion. So imagine when you have that close moment with them and you're intimate, and then we come to an end, right? We come to a climax. That 10 of Wands can also be them watching you and doing that, because they don't have you. So that's the very whatever side. But they're, and the reason I say that, because this just looks like a seductress here, and so they could be watching you and doing that. I'm just saying. But that's why I like to keep it G-rated. I don't like to go there, but that can mean that. That can mean that. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they spend time alone. I mean, they spend time alone watching you. All right, and I did pick up on the right message. So for those of you, Divine Feminine, the masculine, is spending a lot of time watching you, while they're alone. And yeah. And this is the thing. I feel like someone's trying to sneak up. I feel like they got a karmic that's trying to watch them, and they're trying to sneak away from this karmic to go off and watch you alone. All right, what's the recent past for this masculine here? It came out anyway. Seven of Swords. I think they're planning a way to get to you. Okay. They definitely sneak off to watch you, because that already had came up, and now that it came out in the recent past, they might have got caught watching you. Okay. They might have got caught watching you, because this is Divine Masculine side here. Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords, it's the fastest knight in the deck. It's lightning fast. That's how fast it is. It's lightning fast. And I will have to clarify. Eight of Swords. They are stuck on you, Libra. Magician. They're really trying to manifest you back. Six of Cups and Magician. Eight of Cups. They're really trying to manifest this back again. That Knight of Swords is what's above them. I think they want to come real quick to give you a message. They could also cut this person off, because this is what's on their mind. What's on their mind is sneaking towards you. They already spend time watching you when they're alone, and I think they're ready to cut this karmic tie off here. This person watching them, this sneaky fox who keeps watching them, and even there's eyes in the tree. Like this masculine just has eyes everywhere. They're definitely with a karmic that just, it's one of those karmics that are just every 5 minutes. Where you at? What are you doing? Who you with? Put the video on and make a circle. Let me make sure that's where you're at. You're with so and so. Let me talk to them. That right there. Would you want to live with that? This person wants some peace of mind. They're about ready to take their sword, cut that person off, and they're going to do it rude and abruptly because that's a Knight of Swords. They're fast. I'm hearing belligerent. I don't know why. That's not normally that. But it is very direct and blunt. But this person is so fed up, they might actually really be foul when they cut them off. Like they can't take it no more. Because I can see the spying that's going on here. It's ridiculous. What's the near future for the masculine? All right, near future. Now, you haven't seen this, but I have the Divine Feminine deck right here that I'm going to use, and this landed right next to it, ran right into the Divine Feminine, and it's the Moon in reverse. And the Moon is major arcana. It's the first major arcana card we have here. For me, the Moon is Cancer Pisces, okay, because Cancer, Moon rules Cancer, and Pisces is also very dreamy and intuitive, and it's in the reverse. So for me, they're revealing, I believe, some emotions or maybe some dreams if they had some dreams about you. That's the near future here. All right. What's the next position out? Okay. Oh, wow, a lot came out. Okay. All right. But I can get what it's saying. Now, for me, so I got the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords reverse is this outcome, okay, in their self-position. They want to take all the swords out of your back that they put into. They want to undo the wrong things that they did, okay? They often stay up late thinking about it. They also often stay up late to be alone, okay? And then that's when this karmic Queen of Wands, who is generally the karmic, it can be Aries, Leo, Sag, but in tarot, for me, this kind of reading, it is karmic, okay? And they got caught. Because look how she's looking back, right? She was faced that way, now she's looking back. So they definitely got caught. They've been staying up a lot, just looking at your photos, reading your text messages or whatever. And I think that, I think probably the karmic woke up and they're like, hey, why aren't they in bed with me? Where are they? And they probably tiptoed, because you can't even see her feet. So it's like you can't even hear her walking, And her intuition told her, with that cat, let me go see what is Divine Masculine up to. Oh, Divine Masculine is watching his flame alone. I think they got caught. I think they got busted looking at you, pictures, reading text messages even. Wow. What's in the environment that we don't see here? King of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's in the environment for this masculine could be a lack of money or lack of stability here, or the relationship could end. If they're in a relationship, it seems like they are. What they may not know is it's going to end, okay? And what's interesting, like I said, is Divine Feminine ascends, they ascend. They have no choice. They have no option. They have to ascend as long as you're on your ascension. And so as your vibration raises, their vibration raises. That means even at this point, a lot of times these masculines get involved with karmics, it becomes like a trauma bond, which is maybe something you went through with a false twin. But once they realize that, they they come out of the energy, right? The frequency raises. So let's say the karmic energy is down here. Well, divine masculine, as you ascend, they have to follow up, and then that karmic is going to stay down here. So the karmic and them will end, and they won't see that because quite often divine masculine does not notice, does not recognize that. They just ascend. So there is an ending. There's a loss with that pentacles. It could be the family, the relationship, it can be money, but it's a loss, and it's in their environment and they don't see it. So what is the hope and fear for the masculine? They want to come make an offer, even though it's been a long time, to the Empress. Oh my God, look, they came together. The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress. The Emperor is reversed because they haven't come in yet, okay? They are going to cut this person off very quick, very swift, and very bluntly. And this is what they want. They want this. Divine Masculine wants this with Divine Feminine. You see, they're in the reverse. So this person would have also done some growing to come into this Emperor energy. And you're already in it. Look at you. You're already pregnant with possibilities, pregnant with ideas, pregnant with a new life. You're rebirthing everything in your life, mind, body, soul, and I think you're looking pretty good too. And they're like, Spirit's telling them, you better go. You better go get Libra. You better go because that's your person. This is what they want. They want to come in. Even if it's been a long time, they want to come in. What's the outcome and their energy? Oh my God, look, this landed on your side, Divine Feminine. I cannot make it up. They want union, 2 of Cups. Twins. That's what they want. All right, well, let's see where you're at, Divine Feminine. They don't have, this High Priestess in reverse, it says tarot on there. If any of you, like I said, most Divine Feminines I've met are very psychic. Some of you might be tarot readers or whatever. It doesn't matter, diviners. But most all are psychic, very intuitive to say the least. But it came out reverse. I think it's because they don't have you. All right. Not saying they can't find out about a secret here with the karmic, but I feel that they don't have you. I've not worked with a Divine Feminine that is not psychic. I have had Divine Feminines give me tarot readings and give me psychic messages, and they never did it before. They just sort of tested their waters with me, and they were very accurate, I might add. All right, Divine Feminine, let's get into your energy. Show me the Divine Feminine energy. Show me Divine Feminine energy. Show me Divine Feminine energy. Knight of Swords in the reverse. You've already cut them off. Yeah, King of Pentacles reverse, Tower. You already had a Tower moment over this person. Bam. It was heart-wrenching. I'm hearing heart-wrenching. All right, you've already cut the King of Pentacles off. This King of Pentacles is in the reverse over here. But there's something else in their life getting ready to end as well. All right? But you already had your Tower moment. This was rough. This was very rough. All right? You've already went through that. So those are the first 2 cards out that I see for you, that you already cut off this King of Pentacles. Maybe you were dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe it is. But for me, it's you cut them off. That Tower is Scorpio, Aries energy with Mars. And it's very blunt. It's very blunt. Maybe they're even thinking about how quick you cut them off too. I mean, that can obviously be that too, because it's on their mind. But I really think they're thinking about, I think both. I think that they are thinking about how you cut them off, or how they cut you off, because it probably would have been they cut you off first, they ghosted, then you're like, no, not going to catch me second time, then you cut them off. But now they're thinking about cutting this person off. So this sword has cut a lot. It's cut a lot. All right, show me the next card here. This one wants to come out. Yep. It's okay. This one wants to slide out. All right. I can't make this up. This wanted to come out, and it makes perfect sense. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups. I'm just glancing here. The Queen of Cups, the Temperance reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. You were really sad when they went with somebody else here. Yeah, when they started with somebody new, it for some of you, they started with somebody new, and it messed your whole world up because you had so much love for this person. All right, you went after this person. Okay, you were in the chaser phase. Divine Feminine Libra, you were in the chaser phase because you had so much love. And that's why I say, as Divine Feminines, often we lower our boundaries, but that's what we're supposed to learn from this. We're supposed to learn to raise our boundaries because we lower them so much for our twin, and then we wouldn't do it for anyone else, but it hurts. And I'm going to tell you why it hurts so much, Divine Feminine. It hurts because it's your own energy rejecting you. See, out of all things in this earth, the one thing that hurts is your rejection of self. You can handle rejection from other people, but when it's your own energy rejects you, it hits, and it hits 100 times harder. It also, because it hits 100 times harder, that is the catalyst that makes us probably get angry at first. Then we turn that anger into tears. Then we turn those tears into communication with the divine of saying, get me the heck out of this place because it's just insane up here in my brain. And that's where you were at. You were the chaser. Recent past here. This one's recent past for Divine Feminine. 5 of Cups. Okay, wife. Still a little bit sad over this tower. Okay, still a little bit sad over this tower. Regretful. Give me another one. 7 of Cups. But sad over choosing. Sad over chasing. Also sad over moving forward. You had to move to this tower. You see here, this 6 of Swords is moving. It looks like it's the tower here. And so there's sadness over that. Give me one more card. Regret. I wouldn't say sadness as much as regret. Something fell. Hold on. That might be important. All right. The 3 of Pentacles fell. I was clarifying the 5 of Cups. Some of you, this person might have went towards someone you know, like a friend, because all 3 of these people are here. Some of you may have had to get therapy over this person. Whatever you can put together, because this fell on the floor. So I think it's really a side note. All right? It's a side note here. Now, also a couple more cards for the recent past. Knight of Cups, the Empress. All right, so maybe you saw them with somebody, okay? You might have saw them with a friend. You might have went out, even if you went out on a date or went out with a friend, you might have saw, like imagine being at a place where you go to and maybe you ran into them even. Something there, but it made you sad. It might have triggered you here a bit. It might have triggered you, been really painful, and then you really just needed some help. You just needed some help to get out of that headspace. Yeah, I could totally understand that. All right, what is on Libra's mind right now? Divine Feminine. What's on Divine Feminine's mind? Ace of Swords. The Star. Reverse. 2 of Pentacles. Reverse. All right. When I first saw this lay down, what came straight came into my mind very quickly was not letting anyone in. All right. Maybe that's it for some of you. Maybe after this experience, you guys are like, I'm not letting anyone in. That is the beginning of dark night of the soul energy. That is because, like I said, there's going to be phases. There's going to be phases with this situation. And like I said, they may have gotten angry first, cried about it, surrendered, let it go to source. And then you're like, I'm not letting anyone in. Okay. And then I have the star card on the bottom. It's reversed. Like you know, that's almost like not letting a wish or a dream happen too, because you sort of cutting everyone off. But that's like saying the one that divine sends you might cut off too. So that is kind of a headspace right now. Give me another card. Am I accurate on that? Page of Wands. Oh, man, I feel like some of you are just sort of turned off and cold and only allowing very small communication. I think some of you are just fine being alone. You know, that Miley Cyrus song that I don't want it in my head again, but it's there. I can buy myself flowers. I think that's, you know, I think some of you decided not to build with somebody. Okay, give me more. Three of Cups. A lot of you are just turned off because of this third party situation. And a lot of you are sort of closed off because you don't want to be lied to again. Ace of Swords reverse can be lying. You know, a lot of you are like just okay on your own. Page of Wands, you could flirt with people, you know, and stuff like that. But you're really, for whoever this is resonating with, or for some of you, just sort of closed off because you don't want to be hurt. You don't want to catch someone in a lie, catch someone in a third party, because that was really, really painful. But then these cards wanted to come out, and that's when they really come in here. The Knight of Swords upright, the Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's almost like someone comes in and says, like, wait, Libra, why you stop paying attention to me? Why you stop messing with me? You know, you were always there for me when you were the Knight of Pentacles upright, Virgo energy. You were always there for me. I don't know. I got to go back because they're not there for me now. That's how it works. That's how it works. You withdrew your energy, and now they're like, wait, Libra, no, you can't stop messing with me. You've always been there for me. You've always been there. You can't just break away from me. They don't like it when that happens. High Priestess on the bottom. This is near future though, but this is you. You've been following your intuition. Some of you are diviners. And, you know, I had the tarot reader come out twice. Some of you guys are tarot readers. And you're like, I done checked into it, babe. I know what's going on. I know you're still dealing with the third party. That's for some of you because you checked the tarot, okay? Near future is a Queen of Swords, reverse, and Ten of Cups. You're not letting them back in. Still really in pain over this. So your near future energy is, don't get me wrong, you're doing fine, okay? You're doing fine because you're working on your vibration, but you're not in a space where you want to get involved right now, at least not in a romantic or commitment. Near future, you're like, like what I got here, cutting everyone off. It's what I got when, you know, not letting people in. That's still here in the near future. Near future is near future. But like I said, some of you guys, you just know, okay? You're diviners some kind of way, you're psychics some kind of way, whether you're astrologists, tarot readers, or read something else, okay, you know. And that's you know, That's the reason for closing off. That's the reason for not accepting them when they come back at first. You may still know they're in a connection somewhere. Hopes and fears that you'll never talk to them again, that things won't fall into place, because the Page of Cups upright is very hopeful, okay? Very hopeful. And if some of you are hoping to have a child with them, a baby or something, it's like that might be a fear too. You know, will this ever happen again? Will I lose hope? Will I never feel the same way that I felt about them? Will I lose that feeling forever? Like, will I ever feel about anyone else the way I felt about them? I mean, this is hopes and fears. In the Temperance reverse, it's really too much negative talk, if you ask me. Yes, it will happen if you want it to. Just allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to, you know, go curse or say what you need to say in a private space. Get it out, you know. What's the outcome looking like here right now? Okay. A lot lands over here to the masculine side. Lovers reverse, which can be divine counterparts when I'm doing the twin flame reading. It come out in reverse. It's number 6. It's Gemini, but it's in the reverse. It's like saying, the way my energy is right now, and tarot is just energy that can change. It's not a set outcome, but the way the tarot reads right now is like saying, no, I don't want it. I don't want union. I don't want my twin. I don't. I've seen enough to see what they're up to with this Page of Swords. I've seen enough to see who they're with, what they're doing, and I don't want no part of it. Because you could have spiritually spied, And we have what 4 of Wands reverse. Wow, you really are strong with this, Libra. Both of my twin flame cards came out reverse. 4 of Wands landed on masculine side. Lovers reverse. The way the energy is now is no, I don't want my twin. I don't want my twin. You're taking a pause for yourself, is what you're doing. And no one can blame you. No one can blame you. You got to take this time for yourself. I'm going to close out with messages from them. What messages does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? Destiny is taking us down different paths, and you are the person of my dreams. Well, destiny taking them down different paths doesn't mean it's forever, but it does mean it's because they do have karmic stuff to close up or finish up or whatever they're supposed to work on. But they do want union. They are recognizing their self-worth. That doesn't mean that they've gone through the dark night of the soul. It doesn't mean that you have finished or went through it either, because I don't see much about that. Okay, I just see here you're raising your boundaries, protecting your energy, working on yourself, speaking your truth. They're raising their vibration because of that, and they're recognizing their self-worth, which if they had recognized their self-worth to begin with, they wouldn't have ended up in a situation with a karmic that treats them like crap, because they would have boundaries. So what do you want to say? Yeah, they're with a soulmate, which is a karmic one. What do you want to say? So they make you want to be a better person, and that was because it was so painful. That's because we had that painful heart. It forced you to just release and surrender, and that is a better person that comes from that. And we have secrets and deception. All right, because of those secrets and deception, you wanted to go another direction and be a better person, be a better version of yourself, raise your frequency. All right, so let's close out with what is this? Starseed Oracle. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine. Weight of the world, boundaries. I was just talking about boundaries. I can't make this up. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. That's what they're going to cut this karmic off. They're going to cut this person that watches them every 5 minutes, calls them every 5 minutes, calls their friends, and probably embarrasses them in front of friends and family. Very nasty, dark energy, and they're going to break that off. All right. And that all has to do with your ascension. That's why this is really happening, Divine Feminine. Your card, Star Brothers. All right. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. This is what I talk about Kurt Johnson's program. He says one soul, one consciousness here. Well, I shouldn't say we're technically, as a collective, we're all one consciousness, but he says one soul and two bodies. Okay. Before any of this could ever happen at any level of existence, this has to happen first. This enlightenment. Be the observer. Okay, be the observer of everything that's happening, and that's a big part of ascension and awakening. So, all right, Libra, twin flames, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Namaste, my friends.